Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So here we have the Nine of Wands. And this person is, you'll notice how he's boxed in by his experiences. That's dictating to this person and controls kind of, or is influencing is the better word, how they think. It's influencing how they see something. It feels like this person was unwilling to look at something differently because of experience, possibly. You see they carry a wound. I feel like this has to do with an offer or a plan, something that was to be planted, was not yet planted, or having to do with the growth of the lovers. So this connection. The connection is still in the upright, so I have to say that there is still this mutual interest and mutual attraction between you and this person. I feel that you possibly share a very deep connection. So this is a decision, or about a decision concerning something you were trying to grow, or are trying to grow with someone, something having to do with the growth of this relationship, of the connection, something, some idea. It feels like you were unable to agree on something, but the other person went to the extreme and it blew out of proportion. You know, it's like the storm in a teacup. This person has trust issues because of it's those past experiences, again, that keep them locked in. It's a wound that's been festering. The swords fell out a long time ago, but they, you know, the wound has been festering. It's still with them. And it's why something happened. It's why they went to the extreme. It was kind of like their way of, it's like they didn't really think about it, because if they had, they'd realize they weren't really protecting themselves. They were actually making the situation worse, you know. But I think that initially, the initial reaction was to protect oneself. 1 minute, please. I'll be right back. My dogs want to get down. Yep. So this person, it feels like they've done something like this before. It's like it's not easy for you to deal with this person, because they have a tendency to go to extremes because of the wounds they carry, or a particular one. It's like a sensitive spot. It's like they need to be in control. You know, it's difficult for them to share that control. So it's like they did something, I feel. Somebody did something, went to the extreme, because I know that you would not have saw it that way, but they were, it's like a reaction to protect themselves. That's what I keep getting. It's got to do with that wound. They want to talk to you. They feel like they could be out of chances, but they want to try again. They want another chance. They felt threatened in the past by a message or a communication or something that was communicated, and it's why they couldn't proceed. The emotions got out of control. They were unable to regain control of those emotions, so they kind of exploded, is what happened. And that created a wall. So it's an energy that moved in really quickly and was destructive, you know. Some type of inner conflict, inner pain that was happening, that was like in the unseen. You could not have seen it. This person is wanting your attention. In the past, this did not get off its feet. Somebody also, this emperor, that's who I think this is, this emperor, who went to the extreme. He did not come clean about why or about everything, if that makes sense. The intensity has calmed down now. There was something that was very intense and felt very risky, has now, we have a calmer energy up here. And they wish to apologize. There's regret. They're going back and forth on this, because even though they regret what they did, that wound is still there. So they still have this trust issue, and that will need to be fixed. And so I feel like there is a recognition about that here in the future. This could be a new perspective, or gaining a new perspective, or gaining clarity. We have the Ace of Swords twice about what was generating these feelings, you know, because this card tells you right away, okay, this person had a wound, and we see it here at the heart of the reading. We see it here. Look, that was the first card out in a reading. Look at the wounded warrior there, and there you go. So they had a wound, and although the swords fell out from that wound a long time ago, it still was generating fallout and causing a lot of confusion for this person. So this is, in effect, what was at the root of why they reacted the way they did, and what was causing all of the issues between you. Mercury is here, so it's about communication and how one communicates. It's about how one thinks, plans, and solves their problems. Pluto is here, and he is the great revealer. I feel like what was hidden is now becoming very clear. It is very clear that there needs to be a total transformation of how this person thinks. Okay, and to do that, they're going to have to go back to that wound. And it could be a very emotional journey for this person because of the Queen of Water. But they are very focused on fixing it, very determined to make this transformation. It is something, it's going to require a lot of strength and courage to remove the Band-Aid and look at the wound. So once again, it is telling us the same story. They went to the extreme on something. They attacked you and you weren't expecting it. So that's how quick this happened. They may have said hurtful words. They suddenly became very angry. Again, it's that was generating the anger. It's where it came from, actually. Because there could have been something that was communicated in, or something that came out in the communication that reminded them of the original event, which sparked a fire, okay, inside of this person. It's like it lit the fire under them. There are some very intense feelings here of regret. And I feel like this person wants a chance to come forward. They want to wipe the slate clean. They want to regain control of this situation. To do so, they must make this total change. It is required here. Because here they are again as the Knight of Swords. Here they are, Knight of Swords. Okay. They are looking at their options for the future. Okay. And so this has to do with change, because they don't want the tower to fall. Okay. Even though you may have experienced a tower moment, the connection is still here. That's not broken. There's issues, there's problems, but the connection is not broken. There's still mutual feelings here of love, because it is in the upright. So there's still a chance to save this. But to do so, he has to make the ultimate change here. He has to make adjustments to the plan. See, the Emperor's got this plan. He's got a strategy. The strategy, change. Okay? In order to make this change, he has to go back and look at the wound. And then he gets the Ace of Pentacles. Then he gets something of great value. He gets that new beginning that he's desiring. He gets to rebuild that tower, but stronger this time. And so here we have this question mark. And it speaks to the unknown, unanswered questions. Trying to puzzle your way through a mystery. It speaks to a time of questioning. And then we have the balance. And so the question is surrounding the balance. Okay, so this is because these are future energies. This is the question is about the balance, if it can be restored in the future. These are the questions that's surrounding the restoration of the relationship. It's surrounding the balance within this person. In order to restore the balance, they have to go look at the wound. I feel that once they do that, then the outer world will match the inner. So they got to fix the inner first, and then the outer will just naturally follow suit. Okay, so what this Emperor needs to do, first of all, the wound. Second, this person went to the extreme. They were unwilling to see both sides of the story, both sides of the equation, so to speak, which upset the balance. And so this is about being willing to compromise, being willing to see both sides of an equation. There needs to be that willingness to do so, to restore the balance. But like I said, the reason that they weren't, the reason that they didn't think, the reason that they exploded was this. This is all along, this is what's been lying in the dark at the root. This is the culprit, so to speak. So it is what needs to be, I mean, somebody just wrapped a bandage around it, but you can clearly see it's still bleeding. What did that bandage do? Nothing. It's just like dragging out the pain and causing more damage. So it needs to be looked at and swept away. This energy doesn't serve you. It hasn't served you. Look what it's done. So, change is required. Once this person fixes the inside, the outside falls into place. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.